What is up, everyone? It's your rich man's Lautaro Martin. This is the first actual video on Twitter, so that's going to be really interesting to see how you guys will receive this. So yeah, let's get right into it. So I just want to quickly address the rumors. Yes, I am on vacation, but I figured that just to address the rumors in one go, and I've also missed doing this, so I figured why not. All right, so first up, Antoine Griezmann. Griezmann is 110% coming to Barcelona. There's no doubt that he'll end up with Barca. They are his only real option. PSG are not interested. He doesn't really want PSG anyway. Bayern do not want him, and he wants Barcelona. So that's kind of how that is. And Barca also want him. But the only problem, the only question that remains right now is whether Barca will pay the release clause of 120 million euros, or whether they'll opt for another option, which is to sell Semedo to Atletico plus money and then get Griezmann in return. And that would be less. That would be maybe like 70 to 80 million euros plus Semedo, and they would get Antoine Griezmann to Barca. The most realistic option of those two is the release clause just being paid, because Barcelona right now, they've been going on with this saga for around 2 years, and really they just want to get it over with because they do want him to be ready before preseason starting around July 14th. So realistically, it does seem like Barca just want to pay that release clause for 120 million and get him out of there and get him to Barcelona as soon as possible. Now, ESPN's Samuel Marsden and Moises Llorens have said that, according to sources, Barcelona do not want to pay more than 120 million. They don't want to pay more than whatever his release clause is. So even if they do buy him from Atletico without paying the release clause, they want to pay no more than that amount. As for Semedo, I don't see him going to Atletico in that deal. I could see him leaving a bit later on, but not with that deal, because I have a strong feeling Barca will just pay the release clause. It does seem like that's what they will end up doing, and that the deal will be official in a few days. But for those of you expecting it to be official today or tomorrow, that's not going to happen. So there you go. Now, as for Neymar, that's the second topic I want to talk about, because that's been heavily discussed. I could see Neymar ending up with Barcelona. The deal with Neymar is he knows he messed up and he wants to come back to Barcelona, who realistically are his only option if he wants to step up from Paris, given the state of other clubs. Madrid, as for Real Madrid, Zidane does not want him. He wanted to move. He was tempted by the Madrid move, and Madrid wanted him a while back. But since then, they've now gotten Eden Hazard secured and announced and presented. They have Luka Jovic, so he's not going to be playing on the wing. Neymar, if he did go to Madrid, he wouldn't play on the wing, and he would not play centrally. And he's not comfortable on right wing, so that move is completely ruled out, and Barcelona seemed like his only option. A big part of the deal for Barcelona is that he takes a pay cut, which he is willing to do, and also that a part of his salary is based on variables, because the more that's based on variables, the better for Barcelona, because it'll be more affordable. Though, given that PSG have valued him at around 300 to 350 million euros, I could see Barca trying to go for a deal with where they pay it in installments and where he takes a pay cut so that the wage bill doesn't get as messed up. The final piece of the puzzle, Matthijs de Ligt. Now, Coolimania's page on Twitter have said that they have had, according to sources, Barca are considering, or actually will end up reactivating the De Ligt option, so they will end up going for him once again. I cannot see Barca going for De Ligt again. I could see them maybe trying to make a final offer, but I can't see them meeting the demands of Raiola and De Ligt fully, because you got to remember, Juventus are putting a lot of money on the line for this deal to happen, and Raiola does have good connections with Juventus. I can't see Barca actually landing him after how advanced the negotiations have been with Juventus. Also, the fact that PSG didn't want him because he wanted a release clause in his contract, this shows that he doesn't view neither of PSG or Juventus as a long-term option, because he wants to be able to leave at some point in his career. Now, what has been said by some outlets is that Raiola has convinced De Ligt to join Juventus for a couple of years and then move on to his big money move or big dream move to Barca or Real Madrid. And I could see that happening, but I will be honest with you right now, I cannot see Barca ending up with De Ligt, because the demands are too high considering what Barca are willing to pay, and it just seems like Juventus or PSG would be a better short-term option for him if he wants to develop his play and have consistency. He's only 19 years old, so I can understand why he would want to go to one of those clubs where he's guaranteed a starting spot, as opposed to Barca, where with Piqué, Longley, Umtiti, and Todibo coming up through the ranks as well, playing time doesn't seem as likely for him. So I can understand that decision, but I do hope that he'll end up with Barca one day, and I genuinely do think he will. But for now, Ligt is virtually Juventus. So next season will be very interesting. Looking forward to it. And I will have a podcast coming at some point. I don't know when, because my boy DPHD is busy and I myself am on vacation. So I don't really know when that's going to be coming out, but that will be coming out at some point, talking about preseason and the upcoming season and stuff like that. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, leave a like. Let me know your thoughts, retweets, all of that good stuff. All counts. Thank you for your support lately. We've reached 17,000 followers on here, which is absolutely amazing. And I can't thank you guys enough for that. So yeah, enjoy your summer, and peace out.